everyone, welcome back to See the Stories, and Sherlyn still with us here, who will show us how she does live painting events. So you already started the background, so what did you already paint and where are you at this moment?
This is an imaginary wedding, just for the visuals. I take the most popular wedding venue ever, I think, which is the Lake Como in Italy.
Lake Como.
Yes, it's my dream.
All right.
That's why I take Lake Como as the backdrop, just for the for just visualization, and a simple arch decor, and the bride and groom half done. So I can paint the rest, so I can show everyone how I paint live.
All right, let's let you do what you do best.
Yes.
Okay.
And yeah, so let's let Sherlyn finish her painting. And
I
she
guess
leaves it
I guess one of the differences as well when you do live painting like this, you have to be like sort of like adjusting yourself or adaptable into the situations, right? And sometimes there are some unique moments. And how do you make sure that each painting that is personalized to the couple that is asking for you to paint them?
I usually observe them actually, because you can actually observe them throughout the event. You can observe them starting from the wedding entrance and how the song choice, how they walk through the aisle, how they talk to each other. There was this one client that I have, one pair of bride and groom, and they walked the entrance skipping. Like little skipped.
And what did you paint?
I paint them smiling because that's what I get from them.
Cheery
couple. Cheery couple. Their relationship is fun and really cheerful. That's why so I need to paint them smiling like from ear to ear, and their gestures and body language have to be friendly and cheerful. That's why I paint them like leaning towards each other, so it's sort of a playful vibe. So that's how I capture.
You just made my wedding sound super boring.
Exactly.
Skipping into the venue.
Maybe you can do like I don't know, roller skating in like a dramatic entrance to.
Yeah, roller skating. I mean, we're not gonna go crazy rich Asians, right? And the water?
Yeah, in the water.
In
So
the
without
water?
shoes.
Without shoes.
Maybe you can
barefoot.
dive. We're crazy. But yeah, it's pretty unique. And I believe that you also used to paint live,
Events.
humans or animals or things like that move, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I try to practice with that, but usually I would also look at the reference. So I'm trained to see the living thing and also reference living thing, reference.
Pretty.
Yes, because when people, or in your example, animals, they move around and we cannot actually control as a painter. You cannot tell them like stay still for 6 hours.
Yeah, that's true.
So that's how I actually usually practice.
So, do you use special painting equipment for wedding events, or is it just the regulars, or do you have to have extra gadgets with you? What is usually in your bag?
I usually use the same things, but I tend to buy more specific colors, so I don't have to mix it on the day. Because mixing colors takes time. So I cut the time short by just having it already pre-made.
Can you ask the clients for like what are the colors used on the D-Day, so that you can prepare beforehand?
Yeah, I guess.
I can ask from the wedding organizer or wedding decor team to see, the decor is prominently green or prominently white, so I can prepare a bigger tub for the paint colors.
Yes, indeed. Because if it's like mainly white and then you only brought one little tube of white color, then no, it's not gonna happen.
Can I ask you, like, what is the most colors that you have used for one painting so far?
White?
Yes, mainly white.
All paintings are using a lot of white.
Yes. Even the dress is always.
And how many kinds of colors? Like, this has probably, like, let's say a set of 5, 6, 10 colors. Like, have you ever had like a wedding venue that had like, I don't know, 25 to 30 colors?
Yeah, because the Indonesian weddings have enormous
I
decorations,
know.
right? And
It's the backdrop, it's the flowers, it's the dress of the bride and groom. So, you must have like a lot of colors on standby.
And sometimes like this moving lights, I don't know, ups and downs, so crazy.
Yes, definitely. I think the most colorful things usually in weddings are the flowers, because they have 3 different shades of pink, 2 different shades of orange. So I think around 20 to 30, I think it can be
My God.
counted in total as that.
Wow.
Okay. Oh, okay. We're giving her some time to finish that.
Yeah,
'Cause
we're very
usually-
distracting.
We're very distracting because usually she needs like 6 hours to finish it. 5 hours at least. Oh, the wedding veil. The veil and
The dress.
so usually the Indonesian wedding, the bride and groom wears the traditional outfits. Is it more difficult than the usual, international dress, white and mainly white, black, something like that?
I would say yes. To be completely honest, yes, because in comparison with a plain white dress, usually this is just one color, just a bit of grays and here and there. But with Indonesian kebayas, for example,
It's
or
got the
Indonesian-
lace and
the lace and the beads and the
And the
motifs
accessories.
and the accessories. There's a lot of motifs and shading and like little details involved that makes it more intricate. But it's fun. I like doing that.
you should charge them more.
Yeah, that's why I asked in the beginning, do you
Yeah.
actually ask? Because the
Yeah.
more details, I would think that it would actually go into how you budget, your
Yeah.
clients as well. Because some Indonesian weddings are very complicated, right?
Yeah. Or maybe if it's customized because of the very limited budget, then you can make the dress a little simpler, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
So, what do you think of this trend, though? I know that you've mentioned before it's been very mouth to mouth. It's been helping you a lot gain prominence. What do you think, though? Are you getting busier by the week, by the month?
Yes, as I promote my art or I post here and there, people are starting to get to know, oh, there's this service available in Indonesia now, and people are flooding me with questions. Okay, are you available on this date, on that date?
So there are
I
a lot
think,
of requests coming.
yeah, thankfully, turns out that Indonesian people are really open to this type of service, and they're really interested. So yeah,
Oh, that's
the
great.
demand is growing day by day.
And if I had a live painter, it would have been amazing because, that was
Maybe
during
you
the
would
pandemic.
dance. Maybe you would like some
Yeah, I would ask them
dancing,
to
right?
can you?
And your husband would be like dancing awkwardly. I don't know what you'd do.
Yeah.
But yeah, imagine if wedding is supposedly a once in a lifetime moment. So definitely people would like to do something that is unique, like painting.
You know what? I just realized that I still have to produce and print out a lot of my wedding pictures.
You do have to print out.
It's just because mine was during the pandemic.
Oh,
So
maybe
things were so different.
maybe Sharon can actually do the painting from your pictures.
That's right.
Yeah. To make it even more
You know
unique
what?
and artistic.
You just gave me the perfect idea. That's also an
It's gonna
idea.
be another package. For
And
you.
at least she doesn't need 6 hours to finish it. She can have like a month.
what about a couple with like golden wedding, like 50th anniversary of their wedding? They're already like a little old, but they want to look still
Younger.
Yeah.
What do you think? Are there special
But that's
requests
the
like
beauty.
yeah?
That's the beauty of it.
I have not experienced that kind of wedding or that kind of event that the bride or groom
Like
requests.
golden anniversary, for example.
Yeah, no, I haven't. But I really want to try. It sounds
Yeah.
really interesting. And I've never received any requests. Oh, can you make me look younger, or can you make me look skinnier? Probably.
Yeah.
I've never personally.
Yeah, I don't think people would ask you to draw to paint them looking younger, but I guess with an older couple, it will be a different pose, like a different different gesture.
Interesting.
I don't know. We're just trying to be creative, looking for some potentials for Sharon here.
So, Sherlyn, do you think this is going to be a lucrative business for the future, like a sustainable business?
I think, as personally in Indonesia especially, I think this is a really vast industry in the wedding sector that is really untouched. And with the minimum players in this industry, I think this is a really potential business for to grow and develop. And I think in the future there will be more artists that will emerge and bring more diversity to the sector. As we all know, artists have their own artistry, have their own styles. So I think in the future, with many more emerging artists, it will be more diverse. Who knows, probably in the future, live wedding paintings would be not only on canvas, but on wood probably.
Oh, yeah.
Or like on something else.
Yeah.
So I can see it as a form of industry that is really, really easy for it to be diverse and grow in many different ways.
Do you have a plan of, expanding the artistry? I mean, right now you may be doing it on canvas, but you just mentioned that it would be possible to do it on wood or perhaps like the digitalized version or something like that. Yeah. What do you think?
I definitely have that in mind, but for the technicalities of it, I still would think need time to like prepare to make it as perfect as possible for the clients. But yes, as you had mentioned, and I've mentioned before, I think that's a possibility that I can explore in the future.
Yeah. Even on a pre-wed, I guess it's possible, right? To have it painted as well. Pre-wed usually have different nice settings, like the nature or some unique places as their setting for the photo session.
But it's different because the wedding, and I think the whole attraction to it is that she's doing it live on the wedding day. Yeah.
And the holy matrimony. I don't know if you've done it for the holy matrimony.
I
Done
have.
it. You have.
With limited time,
It's even more limited.
It's even more limited because usually holy matrimonies are 1 to 1.5 hours long. So I usually arrive earlier, so around like really earlier, like 3 hours. Usually for receptions, I just arrive 2 hours. For holy matrimony, I need to arrive a minimum of 3 hours.
Ooh.
Yes.
So you could describe and paint at the church,
Yes.
the ambience of it.
With churches, especially cathedrals, they have intricate
Detailing.
architectures
Yeah.
inside. So it's a challenge, but
Yeah, like an Islamic wedding is like you're sitting down.
Yeah, you're
So
sitting
that's
down.
a challenge to actually get holy matrimonies. But you know what? Sherlyn is almost done here. Wow.
Wow.
She is almost done here. What say you? Is
looks
that
like
the
a-
final product?
yes. Hold on, just one more intricate detail.
Okay, what is the characteristic of the groom here, if you may tell us?
Okay.
She's like holding she's holding the hand of the...
I imagine them to be like a calm, really loving couple. Look at from the
Very
groom's
physical
eyes.
touch, right?
Yes, from the
Physical
groom's
touch.
eyes to the bride who is looking down shyly.
Yeah.
Because they just got married, and like the priest has just pronounced them husband and wife, and you may kiss the bride.
Yeah.
So that is the vibe I'm going for here.
vibe.
This is the
Or maybe she
final.
just realized, oh, I'm
She's
gonna
making
spend
me
a
want to
while.
watch rom-coms after this.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
one.
right.
Yeah.
Because I think it's always good to celebrate love, and love is supposed to be celebrated. I don't find rom-coms cheesy. I'm sorry to all the husbands and men who think so.
Yeah, you are sorry. All right. Well, thank you so much for
Yeah,
painting
thank you,
that,
Sherlyn. And that is the end product.
Yes, that's the end product. And if you want to find Sherlyn, that will be at @arts_by_share_. That's
Yeah.
on Instagram.
So if the camera could catch it one more time, maybe you can,
You can
find
actually,
the QR code.
QR code. There.
Yeah.
Just scan it.
Just scan it. So @arts_by_share_. So Sherlyn, thank you so much for coming
you.
and success to you.
For having me.
2 more weddings.
2 more weddings. 2 more
Amen.
paintings.
2 more paintings. And
2 more Zang moments for you
2 more
during
Zen
wedding
moments
days.
for Sherlyn, and two more innovations. You know, hopefully you will make a mark in this industry and start something fresh and new that no one has ever seen before.
True.
So make sure you stay tuned on See the Stories, because we will continue after the break with more stories for you. Stay tuned.